Area B.
Taking video of these little guys on eBay.
Yeah.
And then I put all the lights and shit in it and programmed it and stuff. And
That is unreal, dude.
it overheats.
The first time I got my heart broken. Like I said, I grew up. My brother is the closest person in the world to me. We're practically the same, I guess. As you can see, we wear the same glasses. Jack is my family. Of course I love my parents, but they got divorced pretty early on. You'd sort of shuffle back and forth from your mom's house to your dad's house. You go to mom's house on the weekend, dad's house during the school week. But Jack shuttled with me, so we shared a room basically until, we were adults.
The weird thing about the economics of like property values and stuff that I just don't fucking get, man.
Yeah.
I do not get that shit. I don't understand how that works. I think that's stupid,
Yeah.
And a lot
Yeah.
of people buy
We're
houses in Hilltop in nice neighborhoods, and the mortgages are like $400. You could get a house anywhere in Columbus for the most part, and
There are houses.
have an affordable mortgage.
Yeah, right.
In Los Angeles, if you want to buy, forget about it. It is stupid, man. You look at it from our perspective, somebody who just like, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about like doesn't have like a fundamental understanding of like the way that the economics of property ownership works.
Yeah.
Looking at that from my perspective, that is fucking idiotic, It's just like counterproductive, man. Let lower the rent a little bit. Let somebody fucking move in there, make some money off of it, not as much as you wanted.
Tap me on the shoulder. You kiss me on the cheek.
The first night on the Pacific Coast Highway, we're driving up, and I mean, it's just gorgeous. We hit the coast, and we stopped at Sam Simeon, which is where William Randolph Hearst lived, which is what Citizen Kane is based on. I have some interest in going there, just like as a Citizen Kane fan, like that. I watched that movie many times in high school, read about it, like I wanted to be Orson Welles, and like, so it was, good to kind of see it even if from afar.
Just want to make sure that you got stuff.
Yeah.
Aztec shit.
So the first thing we do is we're driving up, and like literally like 5 minutes from this campsite is this Henry Miller Library. It's closed. We're there too early. It's like 10 o'clock. It opens at 11. And this other car pulls in, this silver car, and this fucking gorgeous blonde chick gets out. I don't know if she said hi to us or what, but I asked her if she worked there, and she's like, yeah. And she's like, oh, you guys open at 11? She's like, yeah. And so we're going to come back. I said we were going to go get a cup of coffee. But me and her kind of had like a moment, maybe. There was something there, you know. I'm not sure what it was, but I was immediately just crushing on this girl hard, you know. Like, because what more romantic fucking place in the world to meet a woman than the Henry Miller Library, you know, and, you know, deep in the fucking Pacific wilderness. And it's just the greatest place on earth. I mean, god damn it. It's just fucking hot chicks. And there's like a few kind of like, you know, expat, kind of hippie-ish, hipster people kind of hanging out. And the blonde girl's there. And me and her, she says something like, oh, you made it back, didn't you? And like, I'm debating where my loyalty should be here. Like, should I try and make this, make it a good time and like hit on this chick and like try and make something happen here? Or like, should I just kind of respect the solemn task of like escorting my brother as easily as possible, as effortlessly as possible back home? So I go in the library, I kind of walk around. The chick who was behind the counter was super fucking hot too, and like me and her started talking. Yeah, that guy's pretty great. Have you been here a while, or is it like?
I've been here for 2 years.
Jesus Christ.
Is that a long time?
Oh my god, I just wanted to stay there and just like have kinky Henry Miller sex with those women forever. I would love to get back there. The blonde chick was out there, like, sitting at a table, like, writing, you know, just my ultimate fantasy. I mean, Henry Miller would just love it, that his library is just this babe lair. Then we sort of drive up a little bit more, and we notice this beach with all these sea cows. War and peace. Let's rev it up, baby. Let's waste and break. Let's die till we die. Beauty never speaks, only metabolisms, ears solo like cups. The lady sat on her lake, proffering sword. I nexted it, instead wanting to repurpose the bright decals over my face. The channel where they kept sex. Masses fattening into cotton, coddled waddling. I requested another world, the whisper kernel. Hairline fractured in radiology, my gripes pitched towards song. Mom saying she should have brought War and Peace, it's been so long. Fresh stitches, and now I go to Tolstoy's estate each spring when everything's drooling. We barely touched, or maybe it was just me. Had faster access to my parents when the sound blared and they died, people who knew how to forget years of being born and losing it right away. A foreign tongue is just melodic, things trying to make sense. I have to go now. I have to go back to work. Olivia Saperstein. Semiotics, she says. I don't know what she means. She's Buddhist, she chants. Hold tight, baby. Farfitza lick. Please repeat forever, or 20 minutes at least. I don't know her. We watched Sid and Nancy and fucked. Her tits planetary, a burden clearly, and I'm not even into that. I think she thought I was hot because I was skinny and had spiky hair like Gary Oldman. We worked together, Haru on 48th between Park and Madison. It means spring. She's still in my feed, a successful something or other in California. Women are taking me over always. Do you want it? Yeah. Do you want it? Hell yeah. Do you want it? Hell fucking yeah. I like beginnings. I'm good at them. Then I start over. There were these two chicks that were hitchhiking. and they had their thumbs out, you know, and they were kind of babes, and we had this pickup truck, so there was no fucking chance that we were going to pick them up or anything, but Jack said they approached him and asked if he had a ride for 2 squishy girls. You know, the whole way, as we're driving up Santa Cruz, like, me and Jack got into this, like, big discussion about God.
Yeah.
That was it, right? That was it.
Fuck, man, seriously? What the fuck did you say? God damn it.
Well, we're going over it now.
I hope there's no toll right over this fucking...
Remember, they charge you. They, like, send you a check in the mail. Which, like, you know, big fucking deal.
Bill me.
Here we are back again. Driving over this son of a bitch.
Look at all those sailboats. I can't believe it.
There's Alcatraz, and there's the goddamn Blue Angel doing some kind of badass tricks while we're on the Golden Gate Bridge. How fucking insane is that?
A daydream, private moment between you and me. Is anybody else listening? Are we the only people glistening? Oh my God.
He's staring at me.
Okay.
Toki.
Wow. Ta-da.
That sucked.
So I'm smoking a joint on Haight-Ashbury. $5 joint that I just bought from some crust punks. I went into a smoke shop. Guy behind the counter. We kind of hit it off. He told me he was he told me he was in thought. I asked him how he was doing and he said, sorry, I'm in thought. Thought he was a kindred spirit. I asked him if he knew where I could get some weed and he said, sure. Let's go ask these crust punks outside.
But you know, to be honest, it discourages them to have something to enjoy.
Going dog.
Have you ever heard that E40 song, Tell Me When to Go?
What the fuck?
Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. You haven't heard that?
Is that like an Oakland thing?
Yeah, it's all super fucking Oakland.
Yeah.
But there's this part in the song where he goes, go stupid, go dumb, go. And then we bought this collar. It was, it sprays citronella in their face when they do that, when they start barking. You know, they'd spray this stuff in his face and he'd just be like, and then he'd be right back to what he was doing. And finally, we resorted to a shock collar, which we didn't want to do. Like, I was really hoping that it wouldn't have to go that far. And even that fucking thing doesn't even, like, hardly slow him down at all. He was actually wearing off the batteries on them. Like, I mean, it slowed him down, just like the citronella thing. Like, I knew when it was zapping him because his voice would kind of go, ugh, you know, like... But, like, he just
powered through it?
Yeah. He is, like, determined as hell.
Yeah.
This dude is, like... I think he's, like, a little homeless, crazy person or something. Like, he's, like, this little hobo guy that's just, like, sitting on the curb, like, yelling at nothing.
So, the most insane shit just happened. This whole fucking week has been so bizarre. But, we're getting ready to leave San Francisco. So we come to say goodbye. So it's gonna be like a quick thing, you know, like we're gonna hug each other, then we're gonna go. This woman walks by with a little dog on a leash and a little girl, and like Toki, Jack's dog, goes nuts and starts barking at her. So like Jack has to like take Toki around the corner to like, so she can't see this other dog. The woman passes with her dog, and they're like further down the street, and we're still talking, and we sort of see that they've stopped, and the woman's like holding the dog in her arms. And Jack's like, well, maybe I should go down there and see if everything's all right. And I'm sort of thinking, well, you know, it's probably everything's fine. Like, she's just holding her dog. Like, but the little girl's crying. The little girl's wearing like a pink, you know, like princess dress. And Jack goes down because he's a sweet guy, you know. So he goes over, and I see Jack has taken the dog in his arms, and like the dog is like limp. And so Jack starts to walk towards us with the dog, and it's clearly like dead. So now Navi's like freaking out because like it sees this other dog, and like the little girl's crying, the woman is crying, like, you know, moaning, wailing. I mean, it has been a strange, strange fucking week. And this is the capper. So they go to the ASPCA, and I'm just walking around like the fucking hills of San Francisco. And I'm like kind of freaked out. Like, is Navi gonna like run, or Toki, is he gonna run out of water? Like, I don't want anything to happen to this dog. So like I find this park, you know, I hold her up to the drinking fountain, like feed her, you know, from the drinking fountain. Then they come back, you know, probably in like 20 minutes or something. And Jack's got the smell of dead dog all over his arms and his clothes and shit. Like, it was sort of a mournful, it was not a good omen, you know, like at the beginning of our trip, that was not an auspicious beginning, you know, that was a bad, I couldn't imagine a worse omen, you know,